What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here, back again with even more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet news. As you can see over here, Nintendo just tweeted out that there is going to be an update available on December 1st. Woohoo! This is going to be the second update. This is the 1.1 update. Now, there was an update previously for like pre-launch that fixed a couple of the bugs and made the game run a little bit better. But now we have the availability to jump in and update. So what do you guys say? You want to take a look at what the update notes are? Yeah, of course you do. Let's see how great this update is. Because they take feedback from players seriously and will continue to work on improvements to the games. Yeah, the game is very buggy, and of course they would have to say something like that. So anyway, clicking on this link right over here for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet will bring you over to the customer support page. Let me zoom in over here so you guys can see it. So for starters, it's saying, hey, how exactly do you update? Well, you're going to need 1 more gig of memory, it seems that way. Approximately 1 gig of memory must be available on your system's SD card to update that one. All right, so yeah, it says you must use the update to use the internet features. That's super fine. Nintendo Switch Online membership is required to use online, save data, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so here we go. So this is it. On December 1st, which is going to be very soon, new software update is available to download. Please take a moment to download and install this update while your Nintendo Switch is connected to the internet. So make sure you're connected to the internet. From the home menu, click the icon of that, then you press plus, and then click on that. So I'll show you guys exactly how to do that right over here. I'm in the middle of a game, but anyway, what you would do is you go over to your Pokemon Scarlet, you'd press the plus button over here, you'd click on software update via the internet, and then it would check for updates. As of recording right now, it is not the first, but you better believe that I'm going to be updating this game as soon as possible. So anyway, click on the home menu, click X, then click on plus, and you'll be able to update just like that. Super easy, right? You guys already knew that. Okay, let's take a look at the update history over here, the patch notes. Ooh. Patch notes are going to be good. Okay, so this is saying that Season 1 of Ranked Battles will kick off, allowing you to enjoy ranked battles through the Battle Stadium. All right, I'm excited for that. I've been doing a little bit of EV training and IV hyper training, so let's see what happens, right? Please check the in-game notice for more details about Ranked Battles Season 1. Okay, here we go. Next up is an issue has been fixed that caused the music to not play correctly during the battles with the Elite Four and the top champion in the Victory Road path. Okay, I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes. Great. Is it game breaking? No. I mean, sure. And here, this is the big one too. Other select bug fixes have been made. So this is unfortunate. Because we want to find out what exactly you fixed. Did you fix any kind of like duplication glitches that a lot of people are exploiting to get infinite of whatever? Are you fixing any kind of cloning issues with that? Like, what's going on? What does select bug fixes mean? Like, we want a detailed report of this. So it says that we are aware that players may encounter issues that affect the game's performance. Our goal is to always give players a positive experience with our games when we apologize for the inconvenience. We take the feedback from players seriously and are working on improvements to the games. So notice how this is coming from Nintendo, and it's not coming from Pokemon. So I'm really curious to see what Pokemon is doing, right? Let's search Pokemon. Let's search at Pokemon. Pokemon. Hey, there we go. So did Pokemon tweet anything out like that? World of Pokemon has evolved. Scarlet Violet. They retweeted this one. But didn't do anything as far as... Yeah, no, as far as that. So no, they're not really telling us, hey, what's going on? This is their game. Nintendo's publishing it for sure, but this is Pokemon we're talking about. So, I mean... For a sign of a good developer is going to be massive amounts of communication on, hey, you know what? We messed up. Humbling themselves and saying, hey, we messed up. but we have a fix in the works for X, Y, and Z. And then what you can do is you can go into the comments of that tweet and give them the feedback and go from there. Now, does that mean Nintendo's not listening? No, it doesn't, because there's a blanket statement by legal saying we're aware of everything, and we take the feedback seriously and we're working on improvements. So yeah, Nintendo's always listening, and that's great. But whether or not they act upon everything that everyone is saying is another subject altogether, and that's just going to be how Nintendo works. I mean, I've played a game called Disney Dreamlight Valley, and they're in some sort of weird, like, open beta where everyone bought the game, but they're still working on fixing it. So there's a bunch of bugs and a bunch of things that just don't work out. So what they're doing is they're actually taking, like, brand ambassadors like myself, and they're really picking our brains to say, hey, what can we do to fix this outside of these are the broken things? So, like, that's really great. I absolutely love that. But I don't know. I can't speak on what's happening behind the scenes with Nintendo or Game Freak or Pokemon or any of those things. Like, you can't speak on that, and you just hope and pray that they're really going to eventually fix the game and make it run a lot smoother. Now, in my 3 full playthroughs of playing the game, yeah, my game crashed a bunch of times, maybe like 5 times total. And yeah, there's a bunch of visual glitches that are absolutely hilarious, and there's a lot of polish that's missing from Pokemon and Nintendo in general. The game was definitely rushed to make their street date of November so that they could capitalize on sales, and lo and behold, everyone bought it, which is perfectly fine, right? They made their 10 million plus. It's great, good job. But now it's like, don't you dare leave the fan base high and dry with the way the game is currently in its state. Like, all of that money that you made off of it, great. Pay off all the debts and everything like that, but start putting it back into the game so that we get updates, we get more clarification of what's happening, and just more bang for our buck, right? Not necessarily DLC, like you can hold off on DLC until next year, but like really fix this game and polish it the way that we want it. Anyway, guys, I don't want to spend too much time ranting and raving about the things that I would change about this game. If you guys want to hear something like that, I would absolutely make a video on it. But here, how about we do this? Why don't we, as a community, take a look at what we would like to see changed within the game? It can be as small as the ability to sort your recipes by exactly whatever power, so I don't have to scroll through 150 recipes to find my egg power level 2. Or, something along those lines. Or it can be as big as something like, I don't know, give me this and that or the other. Why don't we do that? Let's continue the discussion in the comments below. And you know what? Maybe Nintendo will absolutely listen to the feedback from our players and maybe make those changes. So the squeaky wheel gets the grease, man. Let's make it happen. I can't wait to read all of your comments. Let's keep the discussion going, and let's see what you guys have to say. What are the things that bothered you? What are the things that you would like to see? Man, so many things on my mind, but I can't wait to see if you guys agree with any of them. All right, well, that's going to be it for me today. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.